Good morning. Good morning, EagleNick Audit. It is the starting of a brand new day. A beautiful day at that. I believe you are wrong, my friend. I have cats, I do not have dogs, and I do not abuse dogs. But I will give you something to remember me by there, big boy. You come on to my YouTube channel talking shit, and I'll give you something to remember me by there, dumbass. Remember this. Come on here talking a bunch of lies, and you won't stay on here long. I can guarantee you that. Good morning. Good morning. I thought better of it. I just placed them in a 24-hour timeout. We'll let them try again in 24 hours. See if maybe they might can come in and not talk so harsh. That might be a little bit harsh there itself. So I guess we will change that timeout. I guess we will put him in a 10-second timeout, and then if they choose to come back, they can. We changed the punishment to just a 10-second timeout. Then if they'd like to come back, they are free to. Yeah, that's only because I let you come back, brother or sister, whichever you may be. You know, that was because I changed your sentence because I am lenient. You know what I mean? But EagleNick Audits does not own dogs, and I do not abuse dogs either. You must have me confused with someone else, my friend. Well, let's go ahead and let you start going through them there, partner. You got 20 accounts to go through. I'll let you run through every bit of them. Good morning, North Carolina Tyrant Hunter. How you doing this morning? We got one of them there bootlicking trolls want to come up and start running that there mouth. Good morning, Lemonade. How you doing? See you there, retard. Come back with one of them 19 other ones you say you got. They said they got 20 accounts. Let them bring all the other 19 in here. Well, they're not getting no love from EagleNick. EagleNick just gives them the business side of them there crocs. It's just a crybabies, all they are anyway. Hello, how you doing? MX62, good morning, afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you may be. It is awesome to see someone new in the live stream. I hope you're having a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Yes, NC Tyrant Hunter, I agree that trolls need love too. They really do. That's why I went ahead and unhid that our troll again. I had them hid, but I unhid them. Good morning, MX62. I am from Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Well, there's a whole lot of them auditor channels that's been using my content, so you might have seen some of my content. You do now. You know who I am. EagleNick Audits. Good morning, William. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you might have heard about me in the YouTubes. But hey, that is okay. EagleNick Audits does not mind. Them there other channels like to take my content to try to make me mad. But hey, that's okay. Good morning to you, Ray. How you doing this morning? I hope you're having an awesome, awesome day. We are coming up on a very beautiful day today. EagleNick's just sitting down here drinking them there Sam's Colas. Good morning, afternoon, or evening to you, Anand Kumar. No, I'm from the United States of America, from the not so great state of Georgia as it's called, Dalton, Georgia to be exact, the carpet capital of the world. We are overrun with carpets, crooks, and cops. and crooked cops as well. Be sure to hit that there subscribe and check out my YouTube channel, and you can see some of my shorts and videos of the Dalton Police Department, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, the Dalton Police Service Center, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, the Whitfield County Courthouse, and 3 different United States Post Office in Dalton, Georgia, along with many different interactions with the police. I believe I can yap all I want. If you don't like my yapping, don't let the door be slapping you in the ass on the way out, if you know what I mean, Vern. The door goes out the same way it came in. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, if you know what I mean, Vern. I actually have records, cassettes, and some CDs. You know what I mean, Vern? MX62 back again for some more. You come back for some more? Good morning, JD 187. How you doing this morning? Got a bunch of them there trolls in here bright and early this morning. Hey, if I come at you, you wouldn't like it. You know what I mean, Vern? I'll put something on you that Ajax won't take off. For one thing, I'm going to ignore your stupid ass. Good morning. JD, just ignore that MX62. We're not even going to say anything back to them, and do not put them in a timeout. Do not hide their stupid ass. If they'd like to run that big yapper, let it flap in the wind. You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, you won the booby prize there, jackass. I don't think it's actually a he. I think it's a little she. I believe they got their panties in a wad this morning because their boyfriend told them they getting fat and ugly. But I want to tell them they was already fat and ugly to begin with. The boyfriend was just lying to you. You was already fugly. That MX62 was so fugly when they was born. Their mama had to tie a bone around their neck to get the dog to play with them. Yep, then one day they took that there MX62 out there in the yard to let it play in the yard there, and it was playing by a big old pile of dog crap. And then the daddy come along and said, well, I got to clean up that there dog crap. And they picked up MX62 and threw them in the garbage and took the dog crap in the house. Because, hey, they thought the dog crap looked better. You know what I mean, Vern? Roof, 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 roof. Yeah, maybe them internet dogs, you know what I mean, dog? Roof, roof. Uh-oh, JD, I hear the sirens are coming. I believe he called the popo on me, or she did, rather. Did you call a popo on EagleNick? I told you they done called the popo on EagleNick. I'm scared. I'm scared. I welcome some more video. Bring it on, baby. I'd like to live stream them. Hey, I could smell you from here, if you know what I mean, Bern. I figured you was a she. That's what I said in the begin with. I tell you what, you still get them there dogs to play with. You just rub peanut butter all over you. You know what I mean? They're skank. That there MX62, they don't drink that there Folgers coffee. They drink that there skanky. EagleNick audits does not run, son. Is that you, Chiefy? Good morning, Chief. Good morning, love. How you doing this morning? Oh, man, they missed a turn and kept going south. You better call them back. Hey, how'd you know? I sure did abuse them 2 hot dogs with chili up there yesterday evening. They was daggum good, too. I had some barbecue tater chips. Yep, them hot dogs with chili was pretty doggone good, and I'd say I abused them pretty well. Boy, that sun is coming that fast. It's shining directly in my eyes, getting to where I can't see that there chat. I like mustard on my biscuits, you know what I mean, Bern? I like them there old trolls. Them trolls, I like to play with them, you know. They gotta have somebody to play with them. Mama always said life's like a box of chocolates, especially if you're one of them there old bootlicking trolls, because you ain't got nobody to play with. You know what I mean, Bern? It is a beautiful, beautiful early morning sunrise. Yeah, I'm gonna stop feeding that there troll. Maybe it'll starve to death and finally go away. I run out of that there troll food anyway. I didn't buy enough. Oh boy, that our breakfast is a good thing. Boy, that sun's getting bright. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another owner in the night. Blinded by the light. Good old Sam's Cola from Walmart. You know what I mean, Burn? Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Good morning, Alan Davis. Good morning, everybody. It's getting hard to see that there chat with that sun beating down on me. Them there trolls beating down on me. Oh, EagleNick Audits has that there sun beating down on me and got trolls chewing on my legs this early. Got them there little ankle biters. Oh, EagleNick is not worried about them there little ankle biters there. My ankles can handle it, if you know what I mean. And I do believe we're going to have to move to another location because that sun is getting a little bit too blinding, making it a little bit too hard for me to see the chat. So we're going to go over here to the bicycle. We're going to move, if you know what I mean. We're going to get up closer so them popo ain't got far to go when they decide to come on down and be the next contestant on the EagleNick Audit Show. Have a little ride along here. We're riding into the sun instead of away from it. We're going to go right up here where it's a little bit more shady. And I'm talking about the sun not shining. Ooh, it's about chilly up here, though. We're going to check it out right here. See if we got any good books over here for them there trolls. Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Alan Davis, JD. Good morning, Nitchy. Good morning, Abseer. Good morning, Shy 58. William L. Oh, good morning, Love. Good morning again, MX62. Where did you go? We're going to find you a good book to read. Fun with paper. Here's you one. You ought to be able to understand this one. Now, even MX62 might like this, and here, Fun with Paper. That one seems like anybody can play with that one. Oh, the talking drums. You can make them there drums talk, if you know what I mean, Vern. My nature sticker activity book. Now they just want to steal them there stickers is all they do. Up. And I finally figured out why all them there trolls wants to come in here. Hey, JD, here's the reason all them there trolls is coming on. We got Fudge-a-mania. Fudge-sickles. Wah, wah, EagleNick is being mean to me. I'm gonna cry. You know what I mean, Vern. But it is a beautiful, beautiful morning. We had to run from the sun. That sun is beating down over there on the tables now. Yeah, it is kid books mostly. That way they have something for them there trolls to read that if they can't read, they can at least look at the pictures. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Corn Pop. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. We have that beautiful Corn Pop back in this morning. It is a gorgeous day out here this morning. Just gorgeous. And I'm going to move my bike up here on the sidewalk. There's a lady coming down here walking with a cane. I don't want my bicycle to be in her way. Make sure I get my bike up here out of the way. That way I don't interfere with joggers or people walking. Good morning. Now I got my bicycle up here out of the way. That way we won't be in anybody's way when they come by. How you doing this morning, Corn Pop? How is the audio and video right now? I've moved over here and I'm hoping the internet is still good. I don't know. I'm way over 500 miles away. I wish I was in Panama City, Florida. Crap. I'm closer to the internet, so I don't see why it would be worse. You sure you don't have your eyes closed, JD? Let's move over a little bit. Y'all tell me if the video gets clearer. How about now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Is it any better now? That's the thing about when you move around down here, that internet gets splotchy. Now, if it looked clear over under that, good morning, Pooh, Noah. Good morning. Too early. Nah, it's never too early. Time to rise and shine. Rise and shine. Time to get up and make them there donuts. Wake up, Pooh Noah, get you a hot cup of coffee. Get you a bowl of them there frosted flakes. Yummy, yummy. Sounds like a killer day to me. Sounds like a killer day all the way. You know what I mean, Burn? Hey, coffee is good for you. Now, I didn't get no coffee this morning. I like that hot chocolate coffee. I like to put hot chocolate in my coffee. Now, EagleNick likes your idea better, actually, there, Pooh Noah. That there Mountain Dew and a Scooby-Dooby-Doo, if you know what I mean, Burn. Good googly, Alan. How are you surviving? You got to remember now, though, Pooh Noah, that Mountain Dew's got a lot of caffeine in it as well. Well, I like coffee, I like breakfast, and I like lunch sometimes, but I try not to eat but twice a day. Here lately, been having a lot of help with that. Boy, I tell you what, if y'all missed it last night, I did a live stream downtown Dalton at the Janine Burr Park. Oh, EagleNick Audix had 4 pieces of that there Domino's pizza last night. There was a younger man and a lady came up, had brought them 2 large pizzas from Domino's from downtown Dalton. And they asked me if I wanted any of that there pizza, and I did not want to be rude. I said, yes, sir, I'd be delighted to have some of it. And I was only going to get 1 piece, but they said, you can have more than 1. So I said, well, I'll just get 2. But now those 2 pieces of pizza really hit the spot, if you know what I mean. And then before they left, they said they was 2 more, so I went ahead and just took the box and all, sat there and devoured the other 2 pieces. Then I threw that there box in the garbage to make sure it got disposed of properly. Leftover roast. That roast with taters is good, good, good. Taters and carrots. Dang, the whole front end's gone off that car. Must have had a wreck. Look like the whole grill and all's gone off of it. Got a few people down here this morning walking around exercising. Got 1 or 2 jogging. Yeah, it was Domino's pizza, though. Our Domino's makes some real good pizza. Now, all except for them mushrooms on it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't like mushrooms. For some reason, old EagleNick was so dumb, I kept calling them doggone anchovies. Hey, that is a good thing, Pooh Noah. Your wife is a good cook. Good morning, Tyler C. How you doing this morning? Great to see you in the chat. Everybody else, feel free to step up to the chat. Sorry to hear that, Tyler. I hope that things will get better. It is a beautiful day. It gets even prettier every now and then, if you know what I mean, Vern. Well, brother, if you think this here live is boring, you don't have to stay. I really appreciate you coming in. I got them there cigarettes. We got some trees out here. We don't got no meadows. Don't have any of that there whiskey either, for that matter. But glad you stopped in anyway. Well, brother, feel free to leave anytime you'd like. You know, you don't have to stay. Look, now I'm recording somebody opening the door of their car. Creepy. Creepy. This here is called a public park, you know. This is the public. There is no expectation of privacy in public. Check out this car fixing to go by. That's a sharp Dodge. Well, brother, do not come down here to the Al Rollins Park because they keep them bathrooms locked 24 hours a day. You cannot poop in the park. You know what I mean, Burn? Nope, I'm not waiting on no kids to record. If you're one of them there pedophiles, you can head on out the door now, or I'll be glad to oblige you and give you a little boost. You know what I mean, Burn? Maybe we need to get you a book to read. Let me find you a book. Maybe you'll feel better. I ain't got no whiskey, but I can find you a book. Here you go. Fun with paper. You can have fun with paper. Ah, here you go. I found you the perfect one there, Whiskey. The Rob Jaws elephant. Roar, roar, I'm an elephant, roar. See that there elephant? Now this here is the United Way little free library where they put them there books in here for people to get for free. So if you live in Georgia, go around looking and you'll find them scattered throughout Georgia, courtesy of the United Way of Northwest Georgia. But it is a beautiful day down here at the park. Yep, them there pedophilers. Them pedophilers, they like to bug old EagleNick, but hey, that's okay. You know, EagleNick don't take bait. You know, EagleNick's been trying to tell people when them people saying, are you waiting to film them there kids? That is their subtle way of saying, hey, why don't you show us some kids? Because we're pedophilers. Now, EagleNick does not cater to them there pedophilers. Them race baiters are race haters, if you know what I mean, Burn. A Democrat, ain't that right there, Whiskey? That's one of them Biden supporters. I believe you need a lot more than what you said. Well, I'm gonna cry. EagleNick's picking on me. Yep, y'all stop feeding that old troll. It'll finally starve to death and go away. You know what I mean, Burn? I'm all out of troll chow. Good morning, Samurai Jack. Let's not bring politics into it this morning. It's a little bit too early to be talking them there politickers. I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling down the track. And if it hits them old pedophilers, they won't be coming back. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, good. That's awesome. I've got a bunch of cops on my videos. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can see the police chief, EagleNick audits get arrested for exercising my constitutional rights at the United States Post Office. Feel free to check it out. You might like to see old EagleNick get arrested. That there troll bait must be getting hungry. Trolling, 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 keep them trolls a-trolling, yaha! Rawhide! I didn't know we was on an episode of Rawhide. We got a whole lot of trolls on the EagleNick Audit Show. They're coming out of the woods. They coming out of the woodwork, but hey, that's okay. Don't feed them and they'll go away. Maybe they'll starve to death. Good morning, Patrick James. Glad to see you in. All the new names. EagleNick appreciates you all. Hey, I'm telling you, they got cameras everywhere. They've never asked anybody for permission to record you. But then they want to cry, why are you recording me for? Why are you recording me for? You making me cry. Wah. I hear that, Tyler. I hear that. I think that they're all I need. Peas sitting down, if you know what I mean. Never learned to stand up and pee like a big boy. I go anywhere I want to. All I need. You might need all that stuff. Why don't you go out and find you some of it, pedophiler? EagleNick is not going to record no kids for you there, pedophiler. So you might as well get that through that thick noggin of yours. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and let you watch that there arrest video before I block your ass from the channel. If you want to watch it, you better hop over to it. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Fred Hinkle. How you doing again this morning? Hello to them there cornfields of Indiana. It is great to see you again as always. Now, don't all y'all pick on all I need, because if you do, they going to start crying and call that their internet po-po. Wah, wah, I'm getting abused on EagleNick's channel. I can't take it. They found out I got a small pee-pee. Miss Bella, I appreciate that, sweetheart, but we gonna let that there troll hang around for a little while. We gotta have something to play with, you know what I mean? Well, I told on you, I'm gonna tell my mommy. I'm going to get my mommy. My daddy will beat you up. Wah, wah, wah. Oh man, that poor troll went a little bit too far and got his butt kicked out. Ain't that a shame? Good morning, Ashley Vance. How you doing this morning? Great to see you on the live stream. We're just sitting down here chilling out, waiting to see if one of them there popos was to want to pull up. Now, the longer I stay on the live stream, the better chances we will have of one of actually coming by. We may have that Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officer who usually patrols this area come through, and maybe even a Dalton police officer or two ride by out there, but they don't usually come in the parking lot anymore. Wheels, good morning, Wheels. Yes, we are sitting on that there curb. We're sitting on that there sidewalk. Now, we should have just strode that there troll up here on these here bushes, and maybe they would have got the point, if you know what I mean. But hey, EagleNick was trying to be nice, and I was trying to be polite. I did not bring any of that troll chow with me. I was trying not to feed that there troll. But I guess they got tired of watching them, and one of my moderators sent them flying on out the door for a while. Yep, that old troll had to go. The EagleNick didn't mind. I like him trolls. Look, we still got somebody walking around with a mask on. Look. Walking in the park, out in the open air, and wearing a mask. Leon Musk, good morning from them there sticks. EagleNick, howdy. It's glad to see you again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Rare Fruit. It is an honor to see you again. Where have you been? Ain't seen you in a minute or two. Patrick Jones, how you doing this morning? That would be that there Patsy Cline that sings that there song, Crazy. I am down here at the Al Rollins Park in Dalton, Georgia. I got the old rock rider. Trying to keep it out of the way. Good morning, how you doing? Trying to keep it out of the way of the joggers. Got a few joggers going by. Now that lady there waved at me as she went by. Got a lot of high traffic coming up and down through here, and I'm not saying they are high. I'm just saying there's a lot of traffic. You know what I mean, Byron? Good morning. Now, I can't say that there about that old Pooh Noah now. He been drinking that Mountain Dew and enjoying them Scooby-Dooby-Doos, if you know what I mean, Burned. We love the ladies. That's a big 10-4. We love all them there ladies. Now, I turned my camera because there was a school bus going by, and I didn't want that there pedophile to get his hopes up, if you know what I mean. Now, that's one thing I don't understand, how them there pedophiles who gets on here wanting to aggravate EagleNick do not seem to understand that them there kids are in school today. You know what I mean, Vern? Shoot, my old handsome face and make a freight train take a dirt road. You know what I mean, Vern? I ain't gonna lie about it. Roar, roar, get out of here. I'll make them freight trains take an alternate path. I might be a little bit ugly, but I don't try to hide it. You know what I mean, Vern? It is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. One of them there troll busters just come in. How you gonna bust a troll when you ain't nothing but a troll yourself? You know what I mean, Burn? We done got another one of them there trolls in here. Good morning, troll busters. How you doing? You busting nuts? Yep, old EagleNick Audits has been working hard on the farm, but I've been raising them there trolls. Now, some of them's getting pretty big. They're getting pretty mean. They done went from being ankle biters to biting me on them there knees. Look there. got a couple of scars. Get off my knee there, troll. Quit biting me. Some of them getting pretty doggone big, if you know what I mean. They're getting a little bit too big for them bar britches. Don't come in here pedophiling. You pedophilers need to get on down the road there, troll buster. Never heard of that bar fruit. Cool, so you actually grow rare fruit. That is awesome. You ought to do a video with some of it. Apple Valley Orchards. Now, it looks like we might be able to move back over to our table. The sun ain't beating down on it now. That way old EagleNick can set the phone up. My hand won't fall asleep. My hand's starting to fall asleep holding this phone. Watch this. Let's go for a little ride. Y'all ready? Uh-oh, we're going to have to switch hands with the phone, though. The brakes is on the other side. I've only got brakes on this side. I got them unhooked over here on the right. That sun is hid by the clouds, and it looks like it'll be that way for a while now. So now we'll be able to go back over here to our table. That garbage can is mighty full. All right, I see some trash over here I might pick up and throw away while I'm down here. There's all kind of trash out here in the parking lot. Looks like somebody's ice cream again. I hope them there ants don't get me. It is covered with them there little ants. I'll have to walk back over here to the bike to get that bag so I can set my phone up. That garbage is overflowing. Look at there. Somebody done had Domino's down here too, but they had them there mediums. Now, EagleNick had some of that there large Domino's pizza yesterday evening. A real kind gentleman and a lady gave me some of that there pizza up there at the Janine Burr Park. They were real kind to EagleNick. And before I started to leave, there was 3 or 4 Hispanic gentlemen had come up, had 2 more of them there Domino's pizzas. Now, they offered EagleNick some of that there pizza too, but I had already had plenty, so I declined that offer. I graciously declined that offer, not officer. I told them that I really appreciated it, but I'd already ate. All right. We got our straight on view again. Good morning, destructive boys. How you doing? So glad to see you again. Hey JD, Georgia grows a lot of apples, especially over in LJ, Georgia. There are a whole lot of apple orchards in LJ. Now, when I was younger, I used to go with my family over to the apple orchards in LJ to pick them there apples. Hey, that there Battlefield, Michigan is where Kellogg's cereal is made. The Poro, all I need. I got that there cigarette, all I need. I'm sorry you got kicked out of that there chat. You know, old EagleNick was going to let you stay until one of them there moderators decided it was time for you to go. But you know what I mean, Vern? Enter at your own risk, if you know what I mean, Vern. Hey, we grow a whole lot of peaches in Georgia, but you would be amazed at the different varieties of apples that they grow in LJ, Georgia. Rome Beauties, McIntosh, Washingtons, Granny Smiths, Red Delicious. I mean, they grow all kind of apples, and this is on the mountains. Be sure to Google LJ, Georgia, ELLIJAY, LJ, Georgia, and you will see they grow very, very good apples over there, all different kinds. They have an apple festival. They have a black bear festival. Now, sometimes you might have to fight them there black bars to get some of them apples. You know, that's the thing about them there LJ apples. Unlike a lot of other places, LJ has them there apples, but they also have them there black bars. Now, some people call them bears, but EagleNick calls them bars, you know, because I love that old Davy Crockett. He killed him his first bar when he was only 3. You know what I mean, Vern? There we go. I finally got that there phone set up pretty decent. You know, I prefer to keep the phone aimed directly at that there entrance so we can see everybody who pulls in and out of the parking lot, especially them there popo. I want to tell y'all a little story, but first let me just say this. Sometimes education can be a bad thing, if you know what I mean, Vern. Now, when EagleNick Audits was about 9 or 10 years old, I'd been going to school for a couple of years. I started when I was 7 years old. Now, they did not start you in school when I was a kid until you were 7. Now they start them at 3 or 4 years old. But EagleNick Audits had learned about that there George Washington and how he had cut down a cherry tree. Now, EagleNick had learned about that there George Washington cutting down one of them there cherry trees. And lo and behold, out there on the corner property that my family owns, now me and my siblings co-own. We are the last survivors of our family. There's 7 of us left. There happened to be a cherry tree growing. Now, I do say there happened to be, but there is no more. Well, you have a very blessed day, Mr. Allen Davis, and be sure to remember, as always, to think about EagleNick Audits when you have that there bowl of them frosted flakes, and take a couple of bites for me. You know what I mean, Vern? As always, it is an honor to have you in the live stream. Now, EagleNick Audits had got a hold of one of them there little hatchets. I don't know where I got the hatchet. I just found it laying around, and that was a bad thing for about a 9, 10-year-old little boy to find one of them there hatchets when he just had been learning about that there George Washington cutting down one of them there cherry trees. Now, EagleNick loved them there cherries in that cherry tree, and I had enjoyed them many, many times. But now, EagleNick Audits did not realize when I cut down that there cherry tree that there would not be any more of them there cherries. So that there education I had got ended up doing more harm than it did good. Because EagleNick Audit slipped out there early one morning and chopped down that there cherry tree. Then I went up there and told my mama, I said, hey, I'm like George Washington. I chopped down that there cherry tree. Well, EagleNick Audits got his butt tore up left and right. And left and right, I mean, because EagleNick only learned to do that there circle dance when my mother had that handful of them there hickories in one hand and my hand in the other hand, and would be beating me to death with them there hickories. I would just go around in that there circle saying, please, mama, and she would say, I'm pleasing mama. Oh, yeah, I got a good old whooping that time. Now, I do not know for the life of me when I look back on it now, why old EagleNick audits did not try to just pull straight loose and run. For some reason, I seem to think that there circle was going to save me, but all it did was made it worse. Because my mama could do that circle dance better than I could, because she could circle dance while she was wearing me out. Good morning, Al. How you doing this morning? I am not a ma'am for one thing, and for another, I do not know about that gum into gumps and gups and goops and whatever you're talking about, but appreciate you stopping in. You have a blessed day. But I would have to disagree with that there rare fruit. The United States was in a lot better shape under the 4 years of Donald Trump, even with the Democrats paying to have all the stuff burnt to the ground. Now, we're not going to bring politics into the live stream, but I feel I just had to speak out about that. You know, Donald Trump passed that tax cut. Everybody said, oh, it just helps the richest people. But I'm here to tell you it helped the poorest people too. The people making $99,000 a year or less, which is the category that EagleNick audits fell into. Now, at the time before he passed those tax cuts, I was allowed to make $6,900 and then had to start paying taxes. After that there tax cut, it nearly doubled to where I could work longer before I would have to quit, because I do not work for $6.50 an hour. Now, when you make $10 an hour and you reach that threshold of where you have to start paying taxes, that meant you was only making $6.50 an hour. Now that was not fair. Good morning, John. How you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. I hear them sirens are coming again. Rare Fruit, if you'd do me a favor, I'd like to ask you to check out YouTube and see if you can't find that video where they asked Donald John Trump for over 30 years if he would run for president. Very many prominent people asked him every single year for over 30 years if he would run for president. And every single year he said, no, I would not have the job. Said, but this country needs a great president, one who will put America first, to make America strong again, to get us back to where we used to be. Now, for over 30 years he said that, until finally he had had enough. Now, he did what he said he would do, even with the Democrats paying for all the destruction. America was in better shape than it had ever been since I was a kid. Rare fruit, we had real representation. We just did not have anybody backing the man. The man was doing everything to make America better. You must have been sleeping under a rock if you do not realize that all of the destruction that was going on from the moment Donald John Trump was being inaugurated, less than 2 miles away from his inauguration, there was illegal immigrants burning stuff in the streets. During his term as president, there was women running around wearing vagina hats, had little bitty kids, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old girls out there cussing Donald Trump like a sailor. And America was fine with that. The Democrats thought that was fine and dandy. The police stations being burnt to the ground. All the different things that was being done, all in the name of trying to make Donald John Trump look bad. But anybody with eyes that could see and logic to understand what was going on know that it was not President Trump's fault that those things happened and were happening. They were only designed to try to destroy the man's image, to destroy his presidency. Well, I appreciate that there, a slow Ron White. I happen to like old Ron White. Rest in peace, Ron White. I also like that there band, Great White. And I'd like to say rest in peace to the lead singer of Great White, Mr. Jack Russell, who passed away the other day at the early age of 63 years old. Listen, when these words are said, it has a meaning. United we stand, divided we fall. And when it says we fall, it means we all fall. Now, this country was in better shape under Donald John Trump's presidency, even with all the destruction and chaos, the race baiting, the race hating, the division that was caused by the Democrats, trying to get everybody to hate each other so that they would hate the president when it was not the president's fault. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. Well, I could have swore Ron White passed away. I see that there Troll Busters is still in here. You gonna send me some more money there, Troll Busters? You gonna bust that myth? How do y'all like that? Joe Biden's big idea to stop illegal immigration. Oh, we gonna stop it after they allow 2,500 illegal immigrants a day to come across the border. Now, stopping illegal immigration means you do not allow anybody to come into the United States illegally. That does not mean to allow 2,500 people in every day and say, we're going to lock the door now. That's all. Old Joe had to go hide back in the basement. They quit pulling his strings, if you know what I mean. Them teleprompters wasn't working anymore. Them earpieces they had where they was telling him what to say in them there. Oh, there ain't no cue cards. They ain't nobody telling them what to say in that bar debate. It's funny, he kept looking down at something. If it wasn't cue cards, I don't know what it would have been. That is exactly the problem, Rare Fruit. The Democrats keep telling people that we are a democracy. The United States is not, has not, and should never be a democracy. We are a republic, which means a group of states, all of the states combined. That means that every single citizen in every state is supposed to have the same rights and privileges that is granted by several states. Now, if several states give their citizens rights and privileges, such as all the states that has legalized marijuana for recreational use under the United States Constitution, every citizen of every state in the United States of America is entitled to those rights and privileges right now. But it is all because our federal government has went against the Constitution for so long and had marijuana on the controlled substance list is the reason it is still illegal at the federal level. Good morning, CG Rooster LLC. Great to see you again, my friend. Glad to see you on the live stream. Hope you're having a blessed day. You are absolutely right. Democracy is nothing but communism, plain and simple. The Democrats keep saying they're trying to destroy our democracy. Now, the United States Constitution states clearly that the United States of America shall have a Republican form of government. Now, when those words were written, there was not a Republican Party. There was not a Democrat Party. Democrat and Republican is a affiliation, a political affiliation. Democracy is meant to divide. Do you understand that, everybody? Democracy is meant to divide, to keep everybody hating on each other. Because united we stand, but divided we fall. When they've got us all divided, we are much easier to conquer. When you split up an army, you can defeat that army, but when that army is together, they are strong. When everybody stands up together, we can't be defeated, but as long as they keep us divided by race, religion, money, whatever, if they keep you divided, they will conquer us eventually. They've slowly been conquering us for many, many years. You got to realize they're both sitting back laughing at the destruction they're causing. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, that the government is one big bird. There is a left wing, which is the Democrats. There is a right wing, which is the Republicans. Now, they are both going to the same place, but they are both trying to get there by taking a different path. Both paths lead to the same thing, but they both seek to get there by a different means. But rare fruit, you got to understand, when Donald Trump, all he's got to say is make America great again, and people hates his guts. What the hell is so wrong with wanting to make our country great? Our country is great, but it is being destroyed from within. It is done on purpose. That is what's the sad part. Because that is their objective. The infrastructure bill had billions and billions of dollars of pork in that there infrastructure bill. There's a lot of people that are still blind that y'all can't realize that all them there bills, there is massive kickbacks coming back to them there politicians. That stuff gets passed for a reason. It ain't for the betterment of the country. You show me what's been done with that infrastructure bill. You tell me how this country's in better shape after we've spent record amounts of money throwing it into the wind. All it does is blows away. It ain't coming back. It's not here to stay. You know what I mean, Vern? What did we get for that there money? What did spending all that money accomplish? Do you not think that it is ironic that Joe Biden said when he was the vice president that he told the president of Ukraine if they did not fire that special prosecutor, that they were not getting that $1 billion loan that was promised to them by the United States government? And then right after Joe Biden wins the election in 2020, the war starts up with Ukraine and Russia, and all of that more money is get sent to Ukraine. Come on now, open your eyes. Get that sleep out of your eyes. Use that head for something besides a place to hold a hat, a place to grow hair. See if you can't scratch that there gray matter inside your head that's called a brain. That is exactly right, Rare Fruit. Their friends got richer and they all get kickbacks. They sit back and laugh at us and say how stupid we are because we allow our government to freely give away our tax money. Now, that money came out of everybody's pockets, whether you know it or not. Even the people who don't have jobs, that tax money came from them too, because they tax your food, they tax your power, they tax your water. Everything you get nowadays is all got some sort of tax on it. They tax being born. They tax when you die. If you leave money to somebody, that money is taxed. If you put money in the bank trying to save it, it is taxed. If you invest money in something, it is taxed. Everything you do is taxed, no matter what. Hello. That one girl in the front on that bicycle was looking over here mighty heavy. She wants to come over here and be on the live stream. She's welcome to. Now, there's a saying that goes, there's nothing for sure in life but death and taxes. But now old Christina Applegate, on Married with Children, better known as Kelly Bundy on Married with Children, said there's nothing for sure in life but death in Texas. No, EagleNick is not a YouTube star. I'm just an average man who doesn't even drive an average van. I ride a rock rider bicycle, but I do not sugarcoat. I tell the truth even though the truth hurts. Sometimes it hurts me more than it does anybody else because I'm the one taking the brunt of it, if you know what I mean, Vern. I got people hating on me all on the internet. But I tell you what, when I'm riding up and down the highway, a whole lot of times there'll be somebody holler out, EagleNick, and they're not hollering it in a bad way. I've had people say, hey, let me take a picture with you. Now, the thing about it is they call people on social media like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. They call us influencers. But I am not trying to influence anybody. I'm just trying to wake people up to get them to open their eyes and see what's actually going on. You know, I might joke around in my videos, like where I live streams, where I was up there by that Advance Auto Parts, and I told people to go to the Advance Auto Parts if they need any auto parts, but that's because that's where I was. I was right by it. I wasn't trying to get nobody to go buy Advance Auto Parts. I don't get no money from Advance Auto Parts for saying that. I didn't get no money from saying, boy, this Domino's pizza is good. I just say what I got to say, and that's all there is to it. I'm not trying to tell nobody else to go out and do what I do. I've said it a million times. We're not all cut from the same mold. We are all not cookie cutters. We are all not cut from the same cloth. But we've all got to learn to stand up for our rights, or they're going to take them all away. Well, hey, Pisa, I appreciate that. I really do. Good morning, Red Dog. How is it in that great state of Kentucky this morning? It has got a little bit chilly down here in Dalton, Georgia. That sun has got hid behind them dark clouds. And I was sort of a little mad when that sun was beating down on me because it was shining directly on the chat where I couldn't see it. But how you like that? That's the way it is. That sun gets hid, and boy, do I miss it because there is a chill in the air. Yes, sir. It is cloudy here now. That sun was a shining, but them clouds has hid that sun. It won't be too much longer now, and y'all will actually see EagleNick audits wearing them there blue jeans. It is about blue jean weather. It's about time to put the shorts and the Crocs up and go back to the blue jeans and them there boots with the socks. If anybody has been paying attention, our governments has already started passing laws where they can control the poorest of the poor, the homeless people. They've made it a crime to be homeless now. In the state of Georgia, they've added 30-something misdemeanor charges that you have to have a cash bail to get out of jail, and most of them there charges mainly affect the poorest of the poor and the homeless. Now, most of them there homeless people do not have any cash, so if they get locked up, they're in servitude to the government. They keep them in jail, make them clean their jails up, put them on probation, give them community service, making them work for free. Now, you got to realize they tried to give me 150 hours of community service. Now, at $10 an hour, that is $1,500 on top of a $1,000 fine, 12 months probation, 12 months with 10 days to serve and the rest suspended, plus banishment from the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, when the maximum penalty allowed under law for criminal trespass damage of $500 or less is 12 months and or a $1,000 fine. It is a crime to be homeless, Red Dog. It sure is. That's called loitering, soliciting, panhandling. Now, panhandling is protected as free speech under the First Amendment, but there is too many in our governments has passed ordinances and state laws against panhandling. Now, that only applies on private property. That does not apply to public property. But then they try to get them for disturbing the peace, different other ordinance they pass to try to get around that. It is all a means of control. They sure are, Rare Fruit. They are playing a long game. And the objective, the end of that long game is total control over everything and everybody. But people are divided by race and money and religion, telling you these people hate you. You should hate them back. They want to keep us divided so we are much easier to conquer. I know an ordinance is not a law. Even a state law is not supposed to interfere, to impede on the United States Constitution. The United States Constitution is the law of the land. It is the law of the republic of every state. But our states have passed state laws that goes directly against the United States Constitution, which directly violates people's constitutional rights. But people do not know that and do not understand that. Good morning, Jack Walls. How you doing? Glad to see you again. EagleNick Audits is delighted to see you, my friend. Now, I know there's a lot of people that hates when old EagleNick does that. There's some of them there people that can't stand to hear me go, EagleNick, audits. Now, I don't know really where it came from, but I like it myself. I had somebody said that that was an eagle cry. A big 10-4 to that there Pooh Noah. They can stick them up that there stink star. Well, I appreciate Miss Bella and Amari, because EagleNick Audits likes to say it. If I could only learn to say it and not spray it, if you know what I mean, Burn. Now, EagleNick doesn't have any top teeth. I have my bottom teeth. And I have noticed that certain words, when I say it, I might be spitting a little bit. So I'm glad that y'all can't see that there spittle that gets on my phone sometimes. That's why I tried to avoid them there words like, now I might turn my head to the side when I say it, when I say them words like petunia, petunia. I'm just an old poor hillbilly. That's all I am, really. but I never tried to be anything else. I'm happy the way I am, and if anybody don't like it, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean, Vern? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're down to one last cigarette, but we're at 1 hour and 52 and a half minutes into this here live stream. And it is getting a little bit chilly. It is even more chilly than that chili on them hot dogs last night out there. I never really learned none of them there string bean songs. I like to watch them on Hee Haw, but I never really heard them do much singing. You know, it's a shame old String Bean was killed by somebody who was after his money. See if y'all have ever heard this song. This is an old one right here. Well, I heard from a friend you been messing around with a cute little thing I've been dating uptown. Well, I don't know if I like that idea much. Well, you better stay clear. I might start acting rough. Well, you out of town guys, think you're real keen. Think all of us boys here are homespun and green, but that's wrong, my friends. So get this through your heads. We're tough and we're Texan with necks getting red. So it's Yippee-yi-yi, you don't hush, you're gonna die. Our American homes were clean until you came. And kids still respected the presidential name. And the eagle still flew in the sky, hearts filled with national pride. Oh, John Cameron Swayze, I know this sounds crazy, but my wristwatch is busted and beyond repair. Now a cowboy stomped it flat, and I freaked out over that. And now I'm headed for the electric chair. Boy, that wind's getting chilly. That wind's getting chilly on old EagleNick. My hair's a little messy from that there bicycle ride down here. But we're smoking that last cigarette. I'm still wearing my wedding ring, Becky. I miss you, girl. I know it's been nearly 6 years, but I think about you every day. Got to where I dream about you a whole lot more. Sorry about that. I picked at my face and got my face bleeding a little bit. The one time I had one of them, I had a little place right up here, and I picked at it, and it looked like I had one of them little red dots on my forehead. It's actually on my driver's license picture, and I said, damn, they gonna think I'm an Indian. I showed some of them store clerks my ID before, and they look at me and they say, well, where's that red dot you's wearing? I said, well, that's where I picked at something, and that was a little blood spot. I said, that wasn't one of them darn red dots. But I really and truly appreciate everybody who comes on to my live streams. I appreciate all of my subscribers. If you're not already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would do so. Be sure to check out my shorts and my videos. Even if you don't like my live streams, I've got some interesting, if nothing more, videos and shorts. I don't get as crazy in some of them. Some of them I might get a little bit irritated and I won't hold back. But I'm only standing up for the truth, because the truth will set you free. I stand up for the red, white, and the blue, the United States Constitution, and for me and you. We're going to have to go ahead and get ready to end this live stream. I'm going to let it go to right at 2 hours, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it. Get ready to head back up to the Eagle's Nest to let this live stream process and upload. And I'm sure YouTube's going to censor it, put that there ad suitability on it, and maybe even 18 plus. You never know. But if they do, I've got a backup alternative that has limited monetization to no monetization when they do that. But I'm just going to pop it over onto my second YouTube channel after it is processed and uploaded, because that channel is not monetized. Now, it's funny when your channel is not monetized. It is a free-for-all. Say what you want, do what you want. But once you get that there monetization, they want to censor your content, because they want to make sure they make every single penny off of you they possibly can. It's not about whether or not you're making that there greenback. It's how much money they make. Now, EagleNick audits is not all about that there almighty dollar. Now, let's be honest, we all got to have that dollar to survive. But EagleNick audits is only trying to survive. I'm not trying to get rich. If I was rich, there would be so many people I could help out. There is many, many homeless people in the area I live in. I would love to be able to start buying bicycles for the ones who has to walk, has no way to get around other than to walk. Some of them can't walk all that well. It is much easier to be able to ride a bicycle to get around. Now, that is one thing that I hope for, that I could make enough money off my YouTube channel that I could start purchasing a few bicycles at a time to give to the homeless people who needs them, and that would keep them and not just sell them or trade them to get something else. You know, try to help them if they need anything else, but not do it for the YouTube channel, not actually have it be known that it's being done. Not to try to make anybody say, oh, look, EagleNick's a good guy. He's buying homeless people bicycles. You know, when you do something that blesses somebody It is so much better to do it to only let the Lord above know. It ain't anybody else's business. You know what I mean? Do it for the glory of God and not for the glory of yourself. The thing about that is, rare fruit, they are all willing to take people's hard-earned money, but they are not willing to allow people to have free speech. That is censorship. They are trying to control what people says, what they think, and what they do. Now, I think I'm going to hang around a little longer because I seen our friends with the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department over on that back street. Now, they'll have to turn in up there by the pond and pick up the trash at one trash can, but then they will be coming down here to this parking lot in probably around 10 minutes or so. So we're going to hang around just so I can wave at them. Two real good guys who goes around and picks up the trash. Now, there is trash strewn all about the parking lot and all over up there by the big pavilion, they call it. I call it a shed. So they have their work cut out from them. That is the thing about it, rare fruit. They will not let you know exactly which of them their businesses don't like certain content. I've stated it over and over. Well, let us know which advertisers do not like free speech so we can make sure not to give them our money. Boy, it's getting chilly out here. I've never heard of Odyssey. Is Odyssey another streaming platform? Now, I put about 10 of my videos over onto that there Rumble. Gonna give it a try for a little while and see what happens. If any of y'all are on Rumble, be sure to follow EagleNick Audits 1967 on Rumble. I hope them fellers with the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department gets down here pretty quick because it is getting a little bit chilly out here. I about wish I had already put on them there blue jeans. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it 'cause she's made that way. She's not to blame when they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. And that there is that little Mel McDaniel song, Baby's Got Her Blue Jeans On. I ain't heard it in a very long time, but just made me think of it when I said that there word blue jeans. Goodness gracious, that almost sounded like a horse sound I made. That cold chill got on me for a minute. Now, if we're going to start having mornings like this, old EagleNick may have to break out them there blue jeans a whole lot quicker than normal. I should have knew yesterday being so beautiful and sunny the way it was. It was still very hot and humid and such a great, awesome night. It was just wonderful. It wasn't real chilly. It was just the right temperature. I should have known when we hit that weather that cold weather is not going to be far behind. Well, I do not have a whole lot of plans for today. I'm going up there to the Dalton's Greater Works to eat lunch. And then back up there this evening at 5 p.m. to enjoy that dinner provided by Dalton's Greater Works, run by Mr. Robert Hill and his wife. Very fine people, a Christian organization. They help out the homeless and the less fortunate. They have a food pantry and a clothing pantry. Good morning, James Cox. We welcome you into the live stream from Western North Carolina. It is an honor to see you. Now, here comes our friends with the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department fixing to pull in. Like I said, they got their work cut out for them this morning, all that there trash they got to pick up. There is plenty of it. It is scattered everywhere. Now, EagleNick usually picks it up. They wave like they always do. Two real nice fellas. I almost misspoke. Boy, that wind is starting to blow. It is getting cold as crap out here. I am not prepared for that cold weather this morning. I didn't think it was going to be this cold. Now, you see, they stopped way short of the garbage cans. Had to get out picking up some of that trash, like I said. That trash is scattered all over the parking lot. There's a whole bunch of it scattered around the garbage cans up there. Now, the garbage cans are not full to overflowing that the trash should be laying around everywhere. There's Walmart bags. Look, you can even see stuff laying over here in the grass where people throws it in the grass. Now, I think I might go over here and pick some of that up to try to make it a little less they had to pick up this morning. Because like I said, they've got their work cut out for them. This can is pretty full, but the other one over there looks like it's empty. But people do not care. They'll throw their trash down just anywhere down here because they know when fellas come by and pick it up. That's a candy wrapper. So this is a blue feather. Somebody done lost their feather. I ain't never seen a bird that looks like that. I must stick that in my pocket and take it with me. But this looks like part of some kind of toy, one of them styrofoam things that went inside something. Hey, I hear a hawk flying around out here. More chewing gum wrappers and a receipt. Excuse me. Another receipt. Nope, that's a Luden's throat lozenge. Sugar-free. But people are real inconsiderate with their trash. They just throw that stuff everywhere. It makes them fellas have to work so much harder. You know, they're supposed to just be coming around, emptying the trash bags, putting in a new, and then they're on their way. But people throw stuff down everywhere. It makes them have to work a lot harder. They don't get paid anything extra for all the extra work. Oh, there goes my bag blowing off over here. I better catch it before it blows away. I had my cigarettes, empty pack and the lighter sitting on it, but the wind got up and under it and blowed it off there anyway, made the lighter fall. I might go ahead and put the old soup can up. That way the bag won't blow off. I can go ahead and throw that away since it's empty. But it has turned a little bit chilly out here, boy. I'm telling you, boy, howdy. Ew. Good morning, Stuart Meredith. How you doing, brother? Glad to see you again. I'm trying my best. That sun was a shining bright, but now it is hid by them there clouds. Them clouds rolled in quick. I'm afraid we might get another round of storms. The clouds are a little darker up above me. Looks like back up toward the Eagle's nest as well. But we're getting ready to end the live stream. I was just waiting on these fellas to get down here so I could get them on here. Real nice fellas that works for the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department that comes around and picks up the trash. Now, like I said, they're supposed to just be changing the garbage bags, but there's too many people just throws their trash all on the ground. Look, now here's some green feathers over here. I found a blue feather and I hear some green feathers. Green feathers and blue feathers. I ain't never seen no birds like that. That must have been on some hat or something. There's an orange peeling. But it is getting a little bit chilly out here. These old shorts, ooh, getting cold out here. Shorts and a short sleeve shirt. But you see old EagleNick's actually wearing that shirt this time. There's them feathers I found, the blue and the green. But it has turned a little bit chilly since that sun ain't a shining on me like it was a while ago. Welcome back, Mr. Alan Davis. Still having that bowl of Frosted Flakes. Yep, there's a green one and a blue one. Looks sort of like them feathers on Gilligan's Island, the episode where they had all them feathers. Oh, EagleNick forgot about them cigarette butts I put in my pocket while I was over yonder. See, I don't litter. When I got done, I stuck them in my pocket there so I could throw them away. Here's one somebody else stowed down here on the ground. Here's one been here a long time. The cigarette butts do not biodegrade very fast. Here's another one. There's our friend. See, look, stopping to pick up that trash out there. So like I said, it's laying everywhere. They just throw stuff everywhere. But them fellas picks it up. Supposed to just be picking up them there trash bags, changing the bags, but down here they got to pick up a lot of that trash that'll be thrown out on the ground. Good morning, Ray Ray. How you doing this morning? It is a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly now. That sun is not shining as bright. It is actually hid by them there clouds. It has got a little bit chilly. Not too bad, but not too good. That is two hard-working gentlemen right here. Has to pick up all that trash, but I picked up all of it around here in the grass I could see. But I guess we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. I'm going to head on back up to the Eagle's Nest. How's it going, brother? Pretty good, pretty good. I picked up a bunch of that little stuff laying around. I'm telling everybody how hard y'all got it with all that trash. You see all them Walmart bags laying up there? Right by the garbage can, and they can't throw it in the garbage. That's the bad thing. They got garbage cans out here, and they'll throw it on the ground instead of putting it in the garbage. Yeah, not all people, Alan, but there's a lot of them that just don't care. They say, well, it ain't my yard. I'm just going to throw it down. You know what I mean, Burn? But these two gentlemen here work hard every day to keep that trash picked up and to keep these cans, the bags, changed. They do an excellent job at it. They shouldn't have to be picking up all that loose garbage, but they do their best to make sure they keep the park clean.
Yeah. Have a good day, Steve.
Hey, y'all be safe out there. It's great to see y'all. Two real nice fellas. Now, the one guy called me by my first name, but that's all right because I actually know him from my childhood and didn't realize it because I'd hadn't seen him in so long. It wasn't meant as disrespect. Well, I thought your name was Corn Pop. See, now there's somebody over there getting some of them books out of the little free library. So it does get utilized. There are people who actually comes up and takes books out of the little free library, and they also put some in. Now, the fella in the truck there that just left him over here, he actually had a book he was going to put in there himself. He gave to him, and they stuck it in the little free library. Make sure you put hashtags in the video description. on your shorts, your videos, make sure you put hashtags. It really helps out with your content. Hashtags are imperative. Now, the best ones are hashtag YouTube, hashtag viral, hashtag TikTok, hashtag Instagram. Once you put the hashtag symbol, the most people, older people like us, me, always called them, look, there's a bunch of my crow buddies flying around. Oh, got one in the tree over here. But there went about 5 of them. There's 3 right there. They are all flying to the south. Ah, stupid thing. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it gets blurry. But there was 5 of them just went flying by. Now, they were my crow friends. Hey, even EagleNick has their crow friends. Yes, sir, Alan Davis. Thank you. That is the hashtag symbol. We always called it the pound sign. But you put that there symbol with the like the word Instagram behind it, and then you put a space and you put TikTok, the hashtag with TikTok, hashtag with viral. There you go, Michael. Hashtag Trump 2024. Yes, sir, Alan Davis. We're so old that we remember that there pound sign. I even remember when them there phones were tied down. You couldn't carry them around just anywhere. Now, I actually have a video, a little short video on my YouTube channel, Michael, if you want to check it out, where I actually demonstrate using another phone how you put the hashtags in the video description. I'm all about helping other channels. You know, we're supposed to build each other up, not tear each other down. If you will stop in on one of my shorts or videos and leave me a comment, I'll be sure to check out your YouTube channel and see if I can't help you pick up some subscribers as well. Now, I pray that you all have a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. And I'd like to say to make sure you take care of yourselves, but take care of each other. Don't treat each other like strangers, but more like a sister or brother. Now, if you see somebody who looks like they could be struggling or hurting, don't just pass them by. Don't turn a deaf ear or a blind eye, for you never know when that person could wind up being you. When you face such a similar situation that you just don't know what to do. It could be someone you love or really hold dear. EagleNick. On it. I am EagleNick. I'm out.